Hi everyone, I'm Carrie for Virtual Bastion, and this is Nostalgic Notions. Nostalgic Notions is our game series where we play through about 15 minutes of a classic game, all in the name of fun, and we try not to get too frustrated with, with ourselves while we're playing. I am currently working through the Namco Museum compilations. This time around, I finished Volume 1 last time, so we are going to start up with Volume 2 this time. And right now the game is going through its its initial little opening scenes. I was distracted for a moment by Pac-Man's eyes for some reason. Oh my gosh. So yeah, there's Pac-Man, little PlayStation controller in his hand. The Namco Museum compilations, in this case, that I'm working off of were created for the PlayStation 1. I am playing them here on the PlayStation 3. So that's all well and good. And usually these little opening scenes give you a slight preview of what's in store. I don't know what games are on Volume 2. Actually, I know one game. I know the first game that I'll be starting with, but I don't know what the other ones are. There's no particular scheme involved with the way I'm playing these games. I'm simply loading up a compilation and starting with the first game in line and then going through the rest of them. I think each of the compilations contains around a half dozen games. Last one had 7. This one I don't know how many games it has off the top of my head, but we're gonna find out soon because it looks like we're wrapping up. Yeah, so we're gonna head into the museum and move on with more loading. Wait. Pushing start. Namco Museum Volume 2. There we go. So there are the games. We've got 6 games, and yes. Ooh, 6 games. And I only know the first one. I only know the first one that I'll be playing. So that's Xevious. Look at that. Oh my gosh. I haven't played Xevious in decades. Pretty much. Last time I played Xevious was on our Atari. That would have been circa 1987, 86. I don't exactly know when we got our Atari. We had an Atari 7800, but that console played Atari 2600 and Atari 5200 games. So we had which is probably how we ended up with so many, so many games at the time. They weren't exactly the most popular things around, but oh my gosh, here we go, off with Xevious. Let's see if I remember how to play this. Oh, yep. So, okay. Yeah, so Xevious is a top-down scrolling shooter. And see, I'm able to here shoot things shoot things in the air, and I have bombs that I can target stuff on the ground. And that's the game. So I'm trying to... There we go. Just trying to get my buttons down. So on the controller here, obviously the directional pad is what moves the ship around. And D. Square. Square is what fires your air missiles or whatever, and the X button is what fires or what targets the ground. There we go. You don't obviously need to get all of the ground targets in order to get to the end stage, but you get, the more you get, the more points you get, obviously. So here we go. In this particular part of the stage, some of the ground targets move. It's nice that you have continuous fire, and actually I can actually target with the I can target ground stuff with the X button while I'm still shooting stuff in the air. Haha, I don't know what got me. if that was a if that was something in the air or something on the ground. This game can get pretty frantic. I can't claim that I was ever very good at it, as I can't claim that with any single game that I've ever played. Yeah, it can get a little bit hectic as you're trying to shoot what's in the air, shoot what's on the ground, and avoid anything that's shooting at you, be it in the ground or the air. I think I only ever probably made it maybe 6 or 7 stages into this game, if that. Even on my best days. But it was still fun to play nonetheless. Partly because it was what I had, what we had to play. Ooh, so that's good. So we're on to the next section here. Yes. It's always bonus cool points if you could destroy things on the ground in 2s or in 4s. It's always nice. And if you're quick enough, which I am not, it is able. Yeah, it is. You can actually. Oh. I don't remember there being impervious shields being flown at you, but okay. Like I said, Xevious was a very long time ago. Oh, game over. So do I have to start all the way over? Yes, I believe that I do. Which is fine. Which is perfectly fine. The thing about this game, and one of the, if there's any replay factor in it, it's that I'm sorry, I think it's starting to storm outside. It's that the stationary targets never change. So your goal becomes getting good enough to hit all of the stationary targets. That was always my goal anyway. I don't think I ever quite became that good at the game. In fact, even now I feel like most of what I'm accomplishing is just out of sheer luck. But as far as top-down scrolling shooters go, I think a lot of similar games that you see today probably have Xevious to credit for, what they've been able to give to players. This is certainly not bullet hell, but it could certainly be seen as a precursor. I can certainly see that. I mean, you are constantly shooting at something, and if you don't, it's pretty easy to die. Right? Alright. Oh! That was so dumb, so dumb. Oh, game over. Alright, let's try it again. I'm not even at 10 minutes yet. Unfortunately, there's no real way, obviously, to go backwards, so if you miss anything, you miss it for good. That's alright. Nope, oh, that didn't work. It's easy to get very distracted by what's in the air and forget that there's stuff on the ground that's shooting at you, especially when the stuff on the ground shoots at you. With the way that the graphics are, the green grass actually hides what the ground targets are shooting at you very well. In fact, even here, as I'm looking at the screen, my white targeting cross is almost barely visible at points. Especially when you go over light stuff, it doesn't even show up at all, like the sand. And yeah, like I said, the way the green is textured, it's yeah, it is what it is, right? There's not much nothing anybody can do about it today. But I don't think I ever thought about that 30 years ago. I was too busy just trying to survive. Just trying to get good enough to get to the boss. Which you know when you see it. Because I think it's like a cluster of ground targets that are all together in a big formation. Big bunker type situation. Ooh, that was pretty good. No! Come on. Alright. There we go. Okay, so am I going to... Alright, so we're gonna keep going. Yeah, hitting these things in twos. It's totally the way to go if you're any good at it. Which I am not. That's alright, let's give it another go here. Alright, so at least we start sort of in the middle of the stage. That's nice. Rather than all the way at the beginning. Let's see how far we can get. Boy, I tell you what, if I had a different stick... Ah! Once again, if I had a joystick, I feel like it'd be have so much better control. Because pushing the... dealing with the directional pad is just a pain. I don't know why that is either. I think part of it really is just purely psychological. Alright, so air targets. Forget about the ground ones. Because it's not like the directional pad doesn't work. I mean, it does. I just don't like it. Ah! Oh! Where did that missile come from? Alrighty. Come on. Alright. I do apologize. I didn't mean to be silent there for a minute. Like I said, it's starting to storm here, and I'm actually... I needed to momentarily just listen to just, through my headphones, to just how bad the rain may be. Oh! That's distracting me for a second. Okay, alright. I think only because we have some stuff outside that needs to come in if it does start absolutely pouring down rain. But hopefully I can get through hopefully I can get through Xevious before I need to run outside. Okay. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm getting real life headaches. Can't avoid them. However, I can apparently avoid hitting anything on the ground. Oh my gosh. Okay. I was trying to do some targeting there, and for some reason, it was not working so well. For some reason. Because I was not targeting. I mean, that wasn't some mystery. No. I don't need more stuff. Oh my goodness. Oh, that was doing so good. That was doing so good. Oh, all right. I'll give it one more shot. I'm just about at 15 here. You get the idea. Xevious. It's fun. It's actually a fun game. It's a little slow, you know, but that gives you a moment to think, like, where it is that you need to be. That's probably one of the main reasons that I don't play many bullet hell games is simply because I don't have the the speed. Oh, And when things get so, like even later in a game like this, if I was able to get up, get on in leveling, the amount of things just flying all over the screen would just be far too much for me to deal with, and I would just become very overwhelmed and unhappy. I need time. I need time in games. Xevious just gives you that a little bit, but not much. Not much. It's really, oh, dang it. It's really a lot of thinking on your toes, on your ship. I don't, as you're here in the air. Okay, I got one more shot at this. Let's see, guys. Let's see if I can possibly, if not kill everything, then just survive long enough to get up to the boss of the game. No, and I didn't. I psyched myself out of it totally. Oh. All right, once more. One more time. I swear, last time. Last time. Okay. All right, let me get shooting going. And maybe I will try to aim at stuff on the ground. But again, no promises. Maybe I may just be better off. And I do remember getting through at least this first level early on without having to shoot anything on the ground. Obviously, you don't get many points playing that way, but, you know, points, schmoints. I should not say that. To some people, points are very important. And if that's you, then, oh, by all means, play for points. I'm looking over there at the high score of 40,000. Man, I don't even think I've got close to that on the best of days. It sure is nice, I will say, that the things that shoot at you on the ground, like, they only shoot at you when you're in front of them. Like, they don't shoot when you're behind them. Oh no, come on. Oh, that was so much better. All right, let's just play survival mode here for a second. Oh. Shoot what I can when it comes up, but I'm not going to go out of my way. Oh, nope. No, oh, you guys. Now I'm running really long. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I'm not better at Xevious. It's a fun game. It's a fun game. It really is. I swear it. Oh, well, thank you so much for watching, guys. I do appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed what you saw here. If you did, please check out all the other videos that we have up. And do check out Virtual Bastion online. Our website, our social media links, that's all down in the description. And please like, subscribe, and comment. Say hello. We'd love to hear from you. Take care, guys. I will see you next time for more Nostalgic Notions. Bye-bye.